Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Great, great, great. Happy to see you, happy to hear you, happy to be seen. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. So, the first thing when I was getting going here, what is today? What's it today? Today is November 29th. It is 5:19 a.m. Okay, today is Saturday. So, doing my laundry, dishwashing on. But anyway, I was hearing Keith Sweat, right and wrong way. But it was a verse that I was hearing. I was like, damn, who's listening to Keith Sweat? Why am I, like, that's old school, right? So I went, and of course, I Googled, I put it on YouTube, and I was listening to it, and it was a right and a wrong way to love somebody. Wow, so somebody listening to that, right? And it was the last part, the last verse that triggered me, and it says, no more daddy, you're a big girl now, no more daddy's little girl. And man, that sent me over the edge. That because, like, that was a trigger for me because my father is gone now, right? And I really didn't get a chance to have him in my life like I would have liked, right? I didn't have that guidance and that protection, right? Confirmation. I had that guidance and protection that I was looking for. So yes, I have daddy issues, right? Because I'm still, coming to grips with it. You know what I mean? But anyway. And when I heard that shit, it triggered me. Then I pulled it back. I had to play it again. And it was like, that was a message from my father. Like, you're a big girl now. No more daddy's little girl. It's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to step into your power, step into your womanhood, step into who you are. Like, and then of course my own thoughts was, like, my youth is gone. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in another season of my life, and the download I got was there is no new beginning. You got to start from where you are, and then you're a big girl now. Wow. So that was my message this morning. And then also I know somebody's in their feelings, right? Because, and maybe that was my father telling me there is a right and a wrong way to love somebody. Maybe that's him saying, because if you listen to the whole song, he's saying a lot, you know what I mean? But those are the things that stuck out for me this morning. So I'm gonna do what I do best, and that is work with the spirit guides and work with the universe and work with my father to put out these messages for healing. A lot of times I want to just do the tarot and get into the muck and the mire and go in the dirt, you know what I'm saying? I get it, but that's not my calling, right? My calling is to heal, and the tarot reading, that's a gift, right? And I really want to stick to what I'm here for, because this is what it helps me to elevate my energy, because it feels good to me. It fuels me. You know what I mean? It's like when I pour out what God, the gift that God has given me, He refills it. He refills me with more peace, more happiness, more joy, and it helps to push out all that negative energy. You know what I mean? I release that negative energy with joy. When the light comes in, the darkness has to cease. Thank you, Spirit. You're a big girl now. No more daddy's little girl. Yeah, it's time to move on. Yeah, like, oh, and the part about no new beginning, you know, and I'm like, how do I start over, right? How do I start my, my life? And it's like, I kept thinking about, how do I start from that position, but I can't go back to that position. I can't. I have to start from right here where I am. I have to start living my life right here, right now. Right? That and listen, I have to redirect my thoughts. Like, okay, I can't keep looking for the same things I was looking for when I was 20 and 30 and 40 years old. Right? I can't keep looking for those things. Those things have passed. We tried it. It worked out the way it worked out. But now here I am. You know what I mean? I want to say a new cycle, but I guess it is a new cycle in a new mindset, right? Your wants change. Your desires change, right? And stop looking for, my father said, stop looking for me. I'm right here with you. Vows. Constellation. What we got here? Fear. Promises we don't keep. Promises we don't keep. Vows made to God, right? Fear, being trapped, afraid. What are you afraid of? Because you're bounding yourself to something that's not. What are you basing your beliefs on? What are you binding yourself to these? This could be High Priestess energy. This could be also because, the High Priestess has 2 pillars. And then it looks like these are books, stone tablets on top of the pillars. So that's giving me information. Maybe you're afraid of the knowledge that you possess. Because there's a monster, there's a sea creature here. There's a creature here, and ironically, his eyes and his mouth are red. That's root chakra. So something from your past, something from your childhood, okay, could be somebody could have told you that something that you believe or something that you knew, a gift of yours, they could have told you that it was bad. They could have told you that it was bad. Yeah, somebody told you something that a gift of yours was bad. They made you feel bad, like it was not, it was evil. They made you think it was evil. Come on here, Spirit. And you're a High Priestess. Somebody didn't want you to tap into your gifts. Ooh-wee. They wanted you to be afraid of your gifts. Wow. What's going on here, Spirit? Somebody wanted you to be afraid of your gifts. And with this fear, it's like you're like blind, closing your eyes or trying to turn a blind eye to the knowledge and the information that's being given to you. Yeah, because you're afraid that if you acknowledge it and you use it, that you're gonna go to hell or something like that. Somebody told somebody when they first, yeah, because you came here with a purpose. Yeah, this like you came here, you made a vow to God or something when you came here. Or God's made a vow to you, something like that. You got spiritual gifts and somebody tried to make you ashamed of that shit. What we got here? Kingdom, stop playing with me. This is giving me scar. This is giving me scar. Somebody wanted your position. But see, it's already written. This was your position. When you came here to do something, this was going to place you. Come on, Spirit. Your rightful place. And this Leo energy, this is giving me the Strength card. You are here to learn something. To learn, to get information, right? My phone going on. But somebody made you afraid of your gifts. I'm telling you, that's the High Priestess here. I don't care what nobody say. Whoever got this deck, let me know what you think. What we got here? Courage. What did I say? The Strength card. Alpha Centauri. Bright star. Come on, your courage. To step in your rightful place in the universe amongst the stars. You're a star seed. You're a star seed. You came down here for, what do they call it, intelligence. And to also to fight for humankind against the spiritual what is this is spiritual warfare. Yes. I heard sent back. Definitely from the stars. Definitely a star seed. All I see is these constellation, bright star. All three of these are constellations, bright star. You're a Centurion, an Alpha Centaurian. Yes, you are giving me David and Goliath. You know, remember how David said, I'll do it, because you believe what God said, right? That nobody should defile the name of God, right? And that, you know, it will be punishable by death, right? Courage. You said, I'll do it, right? You're a star seed. Yes, you're a star seed. Ooh, child, come on now. What we got here? Protection, and you are protection. Hello. You are, listen, you are from the universe, baby. All right, let's see what we got here. I want to get one of these. African Goddess Rising. These are the decks that I pulled out the library, guys. So we're going with the flow. Let's realize this message. The numbers 15, 25, and 42 could be significant. Those could be birth, the dates of birth. The 15, 20, and the 5, 15, 20. Ooh, look at that. 4 and 2 is 7. 42. Bright Star. I want to read that one. Let's read what Bright Star is. 42. I'm going to read that. Alpha Centauri, courage. Alpha Centauri is made up of two stars, Alpha Centauri A and Alpha Centauri B, with the third, Proxima Centauri, close by. Okay. So it's two stars and then there's a third one close by. So it'll look like maybe a triangle or something like that. Alright. Both are the closest star system to our sun. Only Sirius and Canopus are brighter. Alright, I don't know how this is going to go. It says how to view. Alpha Centauri now appears further. Oh no, that's outside. Alpha Centauri A is one of the 58 bright stars selected for use in navigation, and it is dominant in the southern sky. Alpha Centauri is listed in the 2nd century star catalog of Ptolemy. So it has been recognized for a very long time. The link to courage is twofold. Firstly, the centaur Chiron, a great mentor to so many Greek heroes, was praised for his courageous and healing acts. Come on now, what did I tell you were sitting here to do? Stop playing. Secondly, for a Westerner to view Alpha Centauri meant traveling to the perilous southern oceans. These stars were not known to European observers until geographer, mathematician, and explorer Robert Hughes described them and other southern stars. From the southern Atlantic in 1594, for the first time, a European was describing the night sky on the other side of the world. But of course, other cultures in the south have been observing this part of the sky forever, for millennia, right? Alpha Centauri has been observed by many non-European cultures since antiquity, including the indigenous Australians and Maoris. It bears the traditional name Rego Centaurus, which is a Latinization of the Arabic name which means foot of the centaur. Together, Alpha and Beta Centauri form the southern pointers of the pointers as they point towards the Southern Cross, the shape of the constellation Crux. I don't know what all that means. Courage is twofold. Firstly, the centaur is a great mentor to so many Greek heroes as praised for his courageous and healing acts. So that's what you're here for. Like I said, let's just go with what I picked up from the energy, because that's a little confusing. That's more astronomical wording. But like I said, you came here to do this work. You came here to do this work. You said, I'll do it. Man, listen. I love it. I love it. I love it. But somebody made you feel like what you were doing was wrong, because it's like, because I'm saying here, if you open up your eyes, you're going to get eaten by the monster. Somebody wanted you to keep your eyes closed and not acknowledge what you were seeing. Some of you guys could have been seers since y'all were children. You know what I'm saying? You could have had psychic gifts as a child. Let's go, Spirit. Protection. The eye of God is on you, baby. It's on you. Look, look, look! Healing. What did I say? That is your purpose. That is your purpose. Hoo-wee. Courageous and healing abilities. And then you got courage and healing came out. Stop playing with me. Yes. Somebody wanted you to be afraid of your gifts. And this is in the spirit. So this could be even as above, so below. I heard it starts in the spirit before it's that. So there could be somebody that is spirit in the spirit up in the universe that could be trying to keep you from taking your rightful place. Maybe that's what y'all have been fighting for in the spirit. You know what I mean? Like for the something about elevation of humanity. Yeah, God's got His eye on you, baby. There's definitely you definitely got a lot of access to the Most High. You got access to the Most High, baby. You see that ladder? Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, yes. Come on now. What we got? Surrender. And then we got harvest. Let me get one more. I said 44 could be significant. And again, what I said, this surrender, this is like a child that's feeding off of a mother, right? They're nurturing, breastfeeding. You're a big girl now. No more daddy. Little girl. Maybe spirit is saying you can no longer there's an attachment. Somebody that has attached themselves to some, like somebody is feeding off of you, off of your energy. It's like they're draining you. They're taking all your resources. Come on, Spirit. What we got here? And worthiness. Come on now. 44, 43, and 14. Intuition. Queen Nandy. Listen. Listen to your intuition. You are the high priestess, I promise. Alright, let's see. Iset. Let's see who Iset is. What's going on with her? 44, surrender. Page 88. 44 and 88 could be significant. Iset, goddess of spiritual surrender. Temple, high priestess. Stop playing. Goddess Iset is revered as a magical healer and sorceress. She of 10,000 names. You may know her as Isis, her Greek name, or Aset or Uset. Iset was worshipped in ancient Nubia, the Sudan region, Egypt, and beyond. Iset's guidance. Let it all go. Say aloud now, I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out, goddess or God. God has your back. Have faith in where you are at this moment. What did I say? There ain't no new beginning. It's only from right here. This moment right here is where you have your new start. Start from where you're at with what you have. Now your mindset is going to change. You're not going to desire those things that you once did, because that has passed already. And that's something that we all have to get a grasp on, right? Everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. All right. I want to read Harvest. 43. Goddess of Harvest. Guinea. Temple. High Priestess. Listen. A bowl is a baga. A bowl Nimba. A bowl is a baga fertility goddess, and Nimba is her living spiritual healing mask. There it is. Together they embody the sacred feminine and abundance. Divine feminine. Give thanks, you are being blessed. It is harvest time. Pray attention. A season of great harvest is a season of great epiphanies. You are prospering. Harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown. The harvest is not just the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them. Your thoughts, your imagination, the blessing of you being here another day on this earth. That is all harvest. Come on now. Every day is a gift, right? What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? Goddess declaration, we are all prospering. And then we got Atet, which is 14. Thank y'all that are still here with me. All right. Goddess of worthiness, temple warriors. Come on, man. Great goddess Atet, queen of the gods, is a fierce protector of women and girls for the Oromo people of Ethiopia. And what's it say in the Bible? Widows and orphans. Thank you. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. Come on now, right here, right now. Embodiment. You matter. Worthiness is your veins. Wow. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need you overflowing. Whoa. Your birth certificate. I almost drool, y'all. Your birth certificate did not say you can't go back to 20, 30, and 40. You got to start right here, right now. Wow. I got to read this again. Ooh, accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The parts that you and others dislike are worth loving too. Your Creator loves you unconditionally. Goddess declaration, I matter. And you are pouring that into others. You are waking people up to know that they matter. Last but not least, we're going to go out here with Queen Nandy. Ooh, look at this. Marie Laveau, good juju. Stop playing. Listen, do not hide your gifts. Somebody didn't want you to step into your gifts. People are going to judge you whether you do it or you fucking don't. They're going to do that. If you planting good seeds is only going to reap good. Ain't nothing bad. How the fuck something bad going to come out of something good that you put into the ground? Unless somebody's tampering with that shit. But that's another thing. What we got here? Let's go to 35. Queen Nandy. Queen Nandy, Temple of Queens. Goddess of Intuition. Temple Queens, element fire. Queen Nandy was the mother of warrior King Shaka Zulu. Oh shit. His father's royal family first rejected her. Wow. They said that she wasn't pregnant and her belly resulted from Ishaka beetle sting. But Nandy knew her son would be great before he was born. Wow. And there he is sitting on her lap, right? Ooh, they rejected her, huh? Wow. You already know. Wait a minute, that's what the Queen Nandy's guidance. You already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. Spirit said you already know. What you know is what you know. Thank you. Embodiment. What is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? Then follow your first instinct. If I knew what the answer, if I knew the truth, what would that be? What would that be for you? What would your truth be? Then that's the truth. The Creator, your intuition, what your intuition telling you is the truth. The Creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance. Slow down. Go for a walking meditation. Be present with nature and pay attention. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. Goddess declaration, I am knowing. And I gotta read Miss Laveau. Oh my God. Look at this. Here go another one. Truth. But I'm not gonna go there. We're just gonna do one more. I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are too. Miss Laveau. Goddess of Good Juju. New Orleans. What was that? Fat Tuesday. Temple Ancestors. Element fire again. Great ancestor Marie Laveau was a larger-than-life New Orleans voodooine, a successful spiritualpreneur, the famous voodoo queen. First built a thriving business as a hairstylist. Marie Laveau's guidance. Great luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. You got good juju coming, collective. Embodiment. This is a time of increase for you. You are heiress to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the goddess way. Just as you want abundance for those who come after you, your Creator embraces wealth for you too. Goddess declaration, all I do is win. I love it, I love it, I love it. All I do is win. Stop playing. I love this, y'all. I don't even want to mess this up. I think I'm going to leave this shit right here. But here I come with the damn tarot cards. Yeah. Let's see what tarot got to say. Yep, somebody didn't want you to ever to open up to your spiritual gifts collective. They did not. But that's what you were sitting here for. That was your purpose, and you had to have the courage. You have to find it, right? Maybe you have been withholding your gifts. You've been holding back. You haven't even been utilizing the knowledge that has been, that divulged to you, that has been given to you. It's like somebody wants you to be afraid to open up the book, to go within, to open your eyes, to acknowledge it. Yeah. Yeah, but you got to surrender it, because your harvest is coming in, and these are your gifts. This is all the pouring out that you poured into. Come on, Spirit. All that you poured into others is coming back to you tenfold, baby. Yes. And you are going to step up. You are. You are the high priestess, right? The numbers 35 and 7 could be significant. Yeah, I'll take that. How it resonates. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. 6 of Swords. Moving away. Yeah. You don't have to continue to have to fight. Right? This is about surrendering, surrendering to others people's opinions and what did I say when I started out here? You're a big girl now, right? Oh, there was another one too. It said, don't pretend you're not hurt, but move through it. Yeah, so Spirit said, don't pretend that you're not hurt by situations and things. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to move through that, right? Not try to mask it, because trying to mask it and pretend it didn't bother you, that takes your focus off of where you're supposed to be going, because you're spending too much time trying to hide your feelings, trying to make it look as if you're not hurt. Fuck that. You hurt. We supposed, man. Listen, we all human. We all bleed. Shit hurts. We feel it. Now it's to move through it, and it's how you move through it. You surrender it with grace. You don't. That's where the healing. That's how come you're the healer, because you acknowledge the pain, and you also offer a solution to move through it. Come on, Spirit. Listen. The past. You're moving away from that. Yes. And acknowledging your purpose, man, and and the gifts that you have, and you are worthy. You are here. You went through it to gain the knowledge and the information so you can pass it on to others. You are worth. Yes, you are very valuable. You are a bright star. Thank you, Spirit. And somebody didn't want you to ever step into your role. They wanted you to be afraid of it. Yes, they did. What we got? We got the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you that somebody didn't want you to walk into your divine gifts, man. Your purpose. Somebody didn't want you to see it. They didn't want you to be able to go within and see what you was here to do. The gift that was being given to you. Hierophant in reverse. Listen. Do you hear me? Somebody didn't want you to be here. They tried to stop it. That's an authority figure in your life. I'm telling you, look, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody tried to make you feel like that shit was evil. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. The Wheel of Fortune's here. Listen. You have a harvest coming in. And it's because of your acceptance of who you are and what you're here to do. Do not be afraid of your gifts. If you're sowing good seeds, do not be afraid of your gifts. If you're sowing bad seeds, you should be afraid. Point blank, period. Somebody was sowing bad seeds out here. Somebody was trying to get you to be afraid to accept the knowledge and the spiritual gifts that were yours, rightfully yours, to be used for such a time as this. You're a Centaurian warrior. You came here from the universe, from a constellation. You chose this, whatever this is. However you came through, whatever vessel you came through is the. Listen, I don't know if it was the vessel or it could be, like a sibling or something. If this isn't a parent, this is a sibling. This is definitely somebody that knows, have seen your spiritual gifts, and they probably seen them as a fucking child, and they tried to make you feel like that it was bad. They wanted you to turn away from it. That's the message. I see y'all. Just stay up.